Hi, this is Colleen for Starliner Events, and we are in Philadelphia tonight at the historic Chambers Church, almost a 200-year-old beautiful church, and we just got done with a fabulous show and celebration of LGBT. I'm here tonight with Nacy, and we have Shiz Elegance, the fabulous Shiz that has performed. So let me hand the mic over to you, Nacy, and you take it from there.
Hello, darling. I'm doing good. So, what are your thoughts on this fabulous event?
Wow. It's one of the moments. Complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the emotions. I think everyone went through all of the emotions tonight.
There was a lot of powerful emotions throughout this evening.
Yeah, most definitely. It was a blessing.
What would you say would be the highlights of this evening?
I think the highlights of the evening for me would have to be Jackie Adams.
Yes, I agree.
She's been through so much, and she's pretty much an example of a breakthrough.
Right.
And that's what my favorite moment would be.
I got goosebumps when she was,
Yeah, most definitely.
It was like really
Yeah, I think I definitely made the right decision.
Yeah.
You know, so
you put a lot of hard work into organizing this because this is the first annual, right? Yeah. So how did you put this together?
a lot of work, a lot of nights not sleeping. And in the midst of that, like I said, I lost my oldest sister, and it was very hard to continue planning in spite of all that.
Right.
But I kept going because I knew
She would have wanted to.
most definitely.
For you to
Most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely. So I kept trucking, and I had people backing me.
Yeah.
Good support system, Quincy Green and people like that backed me and helped me make this possible.
Right.
You know, so it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yes, and you also performed this evening as well. And it's an inspirational gospel.
Yeah, I had to take it to gospel.
Yeah. I felt like I was in church, you know? I was like, oh my God, raise the roof.
Most definitely. Heals the soul.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And lots of love tonight, I would say.
Yeah, it wasn't no weird feelings. Everything.
Yeah, I felt that people were friendly and there was no shade, no, you know, I loved it.
Very flowy, free atmosphere.
Right.
You know, free atmosphere. And that's what I was shooting for. I didn't think it would be the turnout that it was. I said, well, what if people don't really show up? But wow. I looked at one point
Full house
in the place.
Right. You ought to go into like prayer meetings and stuff because you're in a church. You
Yeah.
have a packed church. You could have been like one of these revival preachers and just bring a packed church. Jimmy Swaggart would be proud.
Yes, for real.
Yeah, it was oh, what a night is what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know, what a night.
I would say it's definitely memorable, you know.
Thankfully, I ever forget it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let them because next year is
You got to continue the momentum and just.
That's why I called it first annual. Because it's already written in stone in my heart that there will be another one next year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to just keep it going.
Most definitely. And just touch people's souls.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we go through things and sometimes we just need that atmosphere to set our soul
That's
free.
what's great about this is because it brings everybody together.
Most definitely.
And there's like an outlet.
Most definitely. I can honestly say if I had to pick one word about tonight, it would be unity.
Yeah, absolutely.
As one.
Exactly.
Every individual in here, it was almost like we lended our strength and became this one powerful force.
Right.
And that's what it felt like. You know?
The energy, the spirit was just so like positive.
Performance, the food. Oh, they ate me out of a house and home. But
Yeah, I didn't even know that, you know, when Lisa announced like the food, oh, you can just go. We thought it was like after the ceremony, and then everybody just got up their seats and.
it would have been after ceremony meal. I would have got a plate.
Right.
But
I saw some people wrapping some stuff, taking some plates to go.
an event to remember for Clayton Prince.
Right.
The actor Clayton Prince to be here and support the LGBT community.
And he's your friend, right?
Very good friend of mine. I used to work for him. Really? I do hair. That's what I do for a living. I do celebrity hair. Wow. And I worked in a salon he owned called Hollywood. And that's how we started.
It's great to get like a name down over here, you know?
Yeah, because you know what? That's what connects our community with the stardom, because sometimes there needs to be a bridge gap. There needs to be a bridge, put back together. Because sometimes it's two separate worlds. And when you have a celebrity like him come in and say, you know what, I'm bringing that world on over into y'all world to let y'all know at the end of the day, we all are people. We're all human. We're all the same, really.
I think as for ethnic minorities, we're compelled to support one of another. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, I feel that sometimes there's just not enough unity, and that we gotta support each other instead of reading each other.
Yeah, you're right. I think that especially nowadays, without unity in this community, really, what do you have?
Yeah. And it's important to tell our youth, set a good example,
Definitely, because they are the us of tomorrow.
Right, exactly.
And if we see them turn out to be something that we didn't want them to be, and we didn't attempt to intervene, we can't blame them.
Right.
We didn't, I tell people, if you got 5 minutes to say something to a child that can be life-changing, do it. And someone once told me that listen to the youth and even listen to the ignorant, because the reason a person may be ignorant is because no one never listened to them. So
it's also educating.
It's all about education and informing. And I think tonight definitely informed. The testing, and they got a chance to get in contact with resources. A lot of these youth, they don't know where they're going to be tomorrow. A lot of them are in situations they're lost. But at least now, after tonight, they know where to go.
Yeah, an outlet like this.
It was an outlet. They had different tables.
Right.
They had different tables that they could go to. So I'm glad y'all joined us.
Yes, and hopefully maybe next year we'll be here, and maybe you'll get a lifetime, achievement award, right?
I would love it.
So what is your last words before we sign off?
Unity is the key, because without unity, we're nothing.
Amen to that. So, Shiz, where can people find you?
Facebook, course.com, Shiz Elegance, anywhere where there's a show. I travel. Right now, I'm still a part of my tour. And I'm always on the show. Just keep following me. I'm there.
All right. Thank you so much for being so kind and gracious and doing this interview and inviting us. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have a good evening.
All right. Bye, everybody.